Welcome back, everyone. Michael here with Offshore Citizen. I am here today in the library of a former, fairly well-known politician and kind of academic in Italy. Unfortunately, he passed away about 20 years ago, but his place is quite beautiful. So anyway, it's a cool place to visit. Anyway, we're going to talk today about some changes to the capital gains rules in Romania. We've talked a little bit over the last while about how Portugal is changing their rules around crypto and maybe becoming less attractive, while at the same time it could be, I'm going to talk about the nuances of this, that Romania ends up being much more attractive and it might be interesting to people to go there. I've talked previously on this channel about how Romania is really compelling in a bunch of different regards, and they have voted recently to update their capital gains regime, and so we're going to talk about that today. Before we do, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends. If you would like help with paying the lowest legal amount of tax possible, with relocating abroad, with getting second residencies, citizenships, etc., please reach out to us. You can book a call, calendly.com/Michael-Rodsmer. There's a link in the description below, or you can send a message to our websites, offshorecitizen.net or offshorecapitalist.com. All right. So traditionally, the capital gains rate in Romania has been 10%, which is not a crazy number, obviously. However, they have decided to make some changes for individuals adopting a similar policy to what they have for their microbusiness regime. So their microbusiness tax regime allows people to pay 1% to 3% on revenue and kind of avoid some of the hassles that come with various different filings in terms of filing expenses, etc. So it just is much simpler for small businesses, and it turns out to give a really favorable tax rate. Well, now they have passed a bill through the Senate which will change the capital gains rate. So the trade-off here is that it will not include, there will be no capital losses if you take this. So capital losses go away, but you can get 1% tax on holdings over a year or 3% on holdings less than a year. So granted, if you were doing, say, a lot of trading and that trading resulted in losses a bunch of the times and gains a bunch of times on the other hand, that wouldn't be so compelling. But let's say that you're doing long-term buy and holds. I mean, 1% is an outrageously low rate. You could, in theory, buy the S&P 500, hold it for 10 years, sell, and pay only 1% on the gain. And there's an extremely high chance that over a 10-year period of time, an asset like that would end up growing. Obviously, this also means that if you did some sort of venture investment and it went super high, you could have bought Facebook in the seed round and sold for 1,000x later, and that would have also resulted in 1%. Now, for a venture capital firm where you're relying on the fact that you take losses in some areas and gains in somewhere else, it probably doesn't work out necessarily that great. But for somebody who's doing very solid assets, it seems like a pretty good opportunity. Likewise, long-term holds on real estate, etc. So anyway, makes Romania a more compelling place yet again. So worth checking out for a lot of different people who are in the right situation, who have a good winning percentage, who have solid quality assets and who are making most of their money from capital gains. It makes it hard to beat almost anywhere else. This is an EU country. This is not a blacklisted country. You're not going to have issues like that. Turns out it's an inexpensive place. Lots of cool stuff to check out in Romania. A lot of people really like it. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.